believe if you score higher, you win this game. And, well, seems like Falcons are going to try and make their way up to the high ground here. But, again, it's a bit of a risky move. The smoke somehow does not break and they run into Satanic. Satanic in a world of trouble here. As they're going to leave the first blood over for Malrine, who picks it up. Doesn't even pop the whirling death. Wow. So, yeah, no one might have a hard time standing up to the Timbersaw. Skeeter trying to make a play for this bounty room. They will get 3 on the side of Falcons, and it looks like they might just end up finding no one here. Crit takes the power shot, gets the kill. 9 class trying to get some sort of return kill with the help of the March of the Machines, but snaking, he's gonna be fine. He pops the Crystal Nova and runs away. About to hit level 6 too, no one. Could be in a world of hurt here. Down bottom, Amar dropping really low with the second metamorphosis. They will take down the Bristleback. Crit. Has to pop the wind run and run away. No power shot available for him. Satanic should be able to get away, but Ducalis might just find the kill. No, Crit. It's gonna be fine here. Force. I'm gonna drop an observer just to secure that. But overall, Falcons, they're still happy with the way the lane is going. Oh, Malrine, he's at level 6 though on the Timbersaw, and no one. He popped his Avalanche thinking he's gonna be fine here, but Malrine's gonna be able to find the kill. 3 points and the whirling death to do the trick. The silver lining if you need one. But overall, Parivision still gonna be a bit disappointed. Mid lane not really shaping out that well from them, as Malrine just making things happen on the Timbersaw. No one. TP's in, but he can't threaten the Timbersaw. He's just a bit too... He's got a Soul Ring finished up now, but his blink is going to be incredibly delayed. 7.5 minutes in. Looks like Satanic is in some trouble as Malrine has rotated over on the Timbersaw. No level 6 for Satanic just yet. And it's Amar who collects that kill. 9 class. He TP'd in to try and help out, but... Skeeter out to hit level 6 off of the creep wave. 9 class. Oh, he could be in for a rude awakening here. Gush laid down. Ravage at the ready, but they just get a pop. Well, shackle shot on the power shot. And Crit gets the kill. Didn't quite get the rune. It was Snaking who picked it up. And DM might be in some trouble. The shackle shot actually lands. Oh, the power shot doesn't get the execute though. DM, he got a level 7. Because the creeps died and got a small heal on the back of that along with the wand. And now Snaking might be in some trouble. Ah, DM. Cute vacuum back, but not enough to find the kill. But now no one's here. And he's going to get the toss back on the Wind Ranger. They created an illusion as that toss was absolutely beautiful. But while this is happening, they lost Satanic again. Toss in. It's actually going to be the Ducalis Jakiro. Toss underneath the tier 1, but they get the kill nonetheless, and no reaction from the side of Falcons. They let Snaking go. It's going to be resting on his shoulders this game because he's had this really strong start, so he needs to put the team on the back and carry him as down bottom Amar gets found on the Bristleback. Satanic would be the ideal target. They did spot him out, and well, Crit does not connect with the shackle. Skeeter thought about going in and maybe committing the Ravage. Darkseer, he's the other one. He's instantly being cleaned up. Ravage popped by Skeeter. They want to try and take down DM. DM dropping really low, but the wand keeps him alive. He survives with a sliver of HP and gets away, and now Skeeter could be in trouble. Ducalis with the macro fire cuts off Skeeter's escape route, and Mallory just timber chains out of there. They're gonna leave Skeeter for dead. They've already lost Crit as Falcons overextend, and Parivision are here to punish. Every single member responds, and Team Falcons, this is what happens. They're gonna be handing nearly 2k gold over to Parivision courtesy of that Tormentor. Satanic, he's picked up the Aghanim shot as well, so he's got a lot of attack speed and damage to work with on the Terrorblade. Well, with the Master Machines, this Tormentor is certainly going to go down. It might take some time, but it looks like Falcons are coming in. Tormentor still goes the way of Parivision. They get the Warfare up for the take. A beautiful whirling death onto 3 by Malrine though. but where's the follow-up? Well, Amar, he's going to clean up the bristleback for the time being. Satanic looking for the Sunder, and it's going to be on top of Amar. The bristleback dropping really low while no one did manage to clean up Snaking, but now he's isolated all by himself. Malrine gets the cleanup. And despite the Sunder coming through from Satanic, there's not much Parivision can get apart from the Crystal Maiden. It's 800 damage. It's another 200. There's like at least 1,000 damage on the Timbersaw alone. But toss back onto Skeeter. Skeeter sure wishes his Timbersaw was around right now, as they're gonna drop the magnifier, and Falcons just gonna leave Skeeter for dead. Clean him up, and I believe that might have been his Dragon Lance on the courier. And Snaking, I think he might have TP'd him that bit too aggressively there. They dropped the magnifier, and slowly but surely they'll take down the Crystal Maiden. Malrine TP's in on the Timbersaw, but backup hasn't arrived just yet for him. He is alone for the time being. Gonna punish the side of Falcons. Potentially take a 4v5 as in the mid lane. Reactive armor, it did get popped. The Youth Scepter was there, and the Warplane's gonna keep Malrine controlled and place Nightglass once again. Holds the Timbersaw, and Satanic cleans up the kill. The rest of Falcons need to tuck tail and run. Sure, they got the tier 2, but losing Malrine wasn't on their cards. Bit of a shot in the dark, and completely whips. Parivision continue to farm away as, oh, okay, Skeeter, he's been caught out here. He's gonna pop the Ravage as he falls, but there's not gonna be any follow-up coming in from the rest of Falcons. A tip out from Dekalis onto Skeeter. And no one surged up. He's looking for the next pick. He's found the Crystal Maiden. He's holding on to the Avalanche. Will finally pop it. And Snaking is going to be cleaned up here. Nightglass comes in with the laser and finds the kill. Malrine also on the run. Get a bit boring and predictable at times. It just feels like no one's really making anything happen. 30 minutes in, there's only been 21 kills. Maybe there's gonna be one more now as they do cash out Malrine on the Timbersaw, but he's still holding on to the BKB and the Axe. He will pop it now, dropping scarily low, but they found Nightglass on the back line. That's the problem here. You need to take out the Tinker if you want to stand a chance of winning this one, but Nightglass is still surviving the laser, the blind a bit too much. And the Terrorblade, in the meantime, going to work onto Skeeter. Skeeter dropping so low on the Tidehunter. Pike forward by Satanic, but finally Skeeter gets the blink out. Amar, though, not going to be the same story for him. Caught out by no one on the Tiny. Cleaned up by Nightglass with the Axe laser. Cool, calm, composed under pressure. Mistakes might have been made, but they're not the end of the world. They don't believe in the world failure, only in the idea of a temporary setback. Falcons cannot hold on to these Raxes anymore. Satanic just cleaning up shop. It's 2 Raxes taken down here. Falcons have no response whatsoever. Nightglass dropping Amar to the machines here. Amar comes in, but he's going to get Warplane down to the low ground here. As they finally commit the BKB to try and take out this pesky Tinker, but he's still surviving it. Satanic on the front line was holding on to the Sunder. They take down Skeeter on the back of that. That's a die back for the Tidehunter. And now Amar, sure, he's found the Tiny. Okay, well, they find the Tinker and the Chakiro as well. Parivision losing a couple of heroes. Satanic gonna get surged up, but he still has the Aegis. Malrine, it's gonna have to be a cleanup from the Timbersaw, but can he actually find the kills? Satanic, oh, okay. He pops the Metamorphosis and falls. Since then, it's been their show. It's been their game. There's a smoke up now from Parivision. Amar has to be very careful with his positioning. He does have buyback, but he might end up losing his first life here. Pops the Blade Mail. Nightglass drops really low, but doesn't die. And Satanic is the one to pick up that kill. A Tinker with Defense Matrix and a Holy Locket. A Ghost Scepter and a BKB. Dekalis on the Jakiro, who's too far out. You'll have to overextend. Well, you can force down the Terrorblade in and damage him, but again, this is a DB who's got a full Sunder at the ready, along with the BKB. He's already cleaned up the Crystal Maiden and the Tidehunter. Malrine in some trouble as well. That reactive armor doesn't do much, and the GGs get dropped. It's going to be the end of the game here. Parivision claim the game. And not gonna lie, Falcons, bit of a disappointing performance coming out from them. They had Last pick for Parivision, they banned out the Huskar and of the Light. So you've got a Coddle Bristleback lane, which is this high ground here. Some really nice wards up for Falcons, gonna enable them to fight for these runes. DM gonna get started with the quills here. And they are bringing in heroes on the side of Falcons. They're gonna be able to maybe find Dekalis. Skeeter did go for the Aquatic Shield level 1, but Crit gets the banish. They're gonna surround Dekalis with multiple heroes. Dekalis even drops an Observer ward. Did they catch that? Sending his boar over to the medium camp. DM could be in some trouble though. Snaking, hit level 3, has the Frostbite, and now with Skeeter coming in with the Font of Avernus innate, they should be able to get the kill. Sorry, the Withering Mist innate, excuse me, not the Font of Avernus. Illusion gonna be cleaned up by Malrine, and ooh, Sentry Ward dropped. They do feed up the Observer here, but no one. And is gonna pull back Crit with the help of the X. Torrent gonna be a bit off the mark. Banish coming through. Crit's actually staying alive through this. He's got the Lotus as well as the Wand, but Crit does fall to the Tidebringer. The cleave a bit too much from the Kunkka. Able to continue to farm. And they're chasing for a Mar here. There is a boat at the ready here for no one. No one is going to commit it, and they're going to try and make a move for Mar, but he's got a big wand. Instead, they will just settle for the Wisdom Shrine. And down bottom, Skeeter. Oh, he's gonna get their Wisdom Shrine. So it's still a 1-for-1 exchange. 9 class. Oh, good Iron Branch placement. Blocks off that. Medusa up top. Hit by the arena as the TPs come through. Skeeter's gonna be here on the Abaddon. We do have a fat wand available for Satanic as Skeeter holding on to the borrowed time for now will finally use it, but he's not going to get a lot of value out of it, but it's enough to take down Satanic at the very least. Falcons, they bring 4 heroes up. It takes a lot, but they get the job done. Does not have any Funhouse souvenir. Sorry, he does not have any souvenirs at the ready. Mar, interesting pathing coming out from him. 9 class did pop his ult. He's bought over no one who will get the X marks the spot for Torrent and the Ghost Ship as well. Dekalis with the Tame the Beast, make sure that there's no spear action coming out from the Amar Mars. Wait for the Maelstrom into the axe. But yeah, I'm surprised to see that he's considering this approach like this faster as they do find the Bristleback in the triangle. TM just cannot catch a break. And the Roar is still available for Malrine, so you can still maybe get something done. Oh, a Banish has been used, and who have they caught out? It's good old 9 class. Gonna get chased down by the Falcons members, fought down slowly. Good body blocks by Crit, and well, that should open up the Tormentor for the side of Falcons. Who is gonna be on the receiving end of the smoke? It's just gonna be good old Dekalis. Commit the Roar. They'll happily take the kill. No one. Drop the Torrent, but it's really just for model support. The fight gets really tough, because if Satanic is in the middle of 4 to 5 heroes, he's gonna be proccing that Mjolnir with every hit. Well, Arena is going to be popped. Ghost Ship flies through from no one, buying him some time, and Amar actually tanks that Ghost Ship, dropping very low. The illusions out from Satanic, flying multicolored arrows towards Skeeter. But Skeeter is going to be forced to pop the borrowed time here. Malrine's here. He pops the Inner Beast to just make a scary noise and then runs away. But it does get Skeeter out of dodge, so might not be that bad. Crit, not going to be that lucky though. Do get the Falcons can't really take a good fight. Snaking though. Oh, he's gonna be spotted. The X mark Torrent is instant. Nice attempt at Crystal Flow to maybe dodge out the Torrent, but it's not successful. He should drop here. The Torrent does come through, cancelling the TP. Now, it seems like that ship has sailed because it's Parivision who are making the move. Malrine might be on the receiving end of this. He blinks, but it's a bit too late. The X-Box spot was there. The Will-O-Wisp has been dropped. Defensive Rod to maybe try and survive, but it's hopeful at best. 9 class gets the kill. Tips over Malrine and Falcons. Nothing has been found. Falcons, they say hi to Parivision. They tip their hats and they run away. Well, Falcons still might lose the Beastmaster. Good disruption by Crit, buying Malrine some time, but he's still caught in no man's land. Surrounded by Parivision heroes. Crit! Oh, no one. He raised his hands, but wasn't quick enough for the X marks the spot. Should be okay. but DM is not gonna let this go. Skeeter's gonna be chased underneath the steel, who's still holding on to the border tight. Good arena coming through from Mark. Catches out DM, the bristleback, surviving for now. Good escape back coming in from Decisive, keeping DM alive for a little while longer, but is it gonna be enough? The Shadow Poison stacks, the Demonic Purge. Nope, the Strongman Tonic is out. That's gonna keep the bristleback alive. No one though, might be a different story for him. He's in the middle of a lot of heroes, and he's gonna get speared back. Ghost ship on cooldown for just a second. He's gonna have it fairly soon. Will pop it before he dies. Good tidal wave actually brings back Skeeter. Satanic gets the kill out of the Apparent because of that. And Falcons might have bitten off for the naked shoe. They lose 4. Sure, they lost their Kunka and their bristleback, but Satanic gets the cleanup. That's a big maybe, but I don't see what it does. Malrine instead, he's gonna make the play of his life. He jumps in, he gets the aura for the Medusa, and nothing happens. That was the plan from Falcons. They do get Decalus, but it is just a ringmaster. It's a clown. The X-Marks was dropped, but Skeeter did get a disruption, only setting up for the torrent though. Looks like Skeeter might be forced to pop the borrowed time here, DN keeping the rest of the Falcon squad at bay while they slowly work away at the Abaddon. Abaddon is going to be taking down here. DN gets the credit for the kill. Amar finally pops the arena, but it's not an aggressive one. It's one to run away. And that still might not work because DM's hot on his tail with the bristleback, cancelling out the blink. And man, Amar, he is going to bite the dust. Falcons lose 3. So far, he's just been pressing disruption on himself and his allies, and it hasn't been doing much, I can tell you that much. Falcons, they're gonna lose the set of racks up top. Arena out by Amar in the backline, catching out the Keeper of the Light. They're gonna be able to clean him up. Roach still available for Malrine, but he had to pop the BKB to get that. And Parivision still have the choice of just retreating and calling it a day. They already found themselves a Raxia, but Skeeter, he wants to assert himself on the Abaddon. He tried to make a move onto the Medusa, but that's a move he's going to live to regret. Malrine, he goes into the backline trying to find the Kunka, but again, the escape factor is there. The Wheel of Wonder is going to be dropped. Malrine's going to be cleaned up. Amar forced to pop the BKB, Bulwark, and TP out. And that's a buyback from Amar. X-Mark's attempted by no one, but the Malrine Beastmaster blinking in and getting a roar off. Well, Ulovis does time out now. Maybe you can throw the Medusa back, but it's still a Medusa with an 80 phase. Instead going to turn their attention towards the Kunka. Oh, but the Medusa is going to work here, folks. The Eye of Scarlet flying through, connecting on every single person in the arena, though. Buying them some time, but still, they're able to take down the Shadow Demon. They kill off the Crystal Maiden, and that's the arena use. That's throw down, that's BKB popped. Everything in the kitchen sink thrown. Parivision, they lost. Just a Kunka. Well, that's the game, yeah. Seems like Falcons, they still got some work to do. Parivision, they take the series 2-0. A clean victory from them on the back of the Satanic.